Hey everybody, there are so many things in life that we can take advantage of that can make us healthier and more well. And one of those are things that change our state or mood. So for example, you hug a baby in your family, you hug a loved one. It has powerful effects on your body from a healing standpoint. I want to tell you a quick story. I had an aunt named Aunt Simi. I was little, I was probably 6, 7 years old, and my dad called me over and said, hey, Aunt Simi's coming over. And at first I was excited because I love seeing Aunt Simi. She was, middle-aged lady, a little chubby, always dressed really nice, wore too much makeup all the time. But she loved me, and I enjoyed hanging out with my aunt. Well, Dad said Aunt Simi just left the doctor. She was just diagnosed with terminal cancer. They told her she only has about 6 weeks to live. And so I'm devastated, right? But as a little kid, I don't know how to respond. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to act. So Aunt Simi came over. She entered the house, and I'm expecting everything to be different, but it wasn't. It was exactly the same as it's always been. She came in, hugged everybody, kissed me, and then she knew we were all kind of upset and didn't know how to respond to her. So she walked over to the stereo. Now, keep in mind, this is over 40 years ago. So we had these big stereos with these big speakers. You've seen them, the dual cassette player, and there was a drawer underneath with all the cassettes. She opened the drawer, picked out a cassette. Some of you don't even know what cassettes are. They're like CDs, or I don't know, the music. They played music. So she picked a cassette with a certain song on it. She put it in, she pushed play, and those speakers came to life. And this fast dance music blared through the speakers, and she started to dance. And then she grabbed my dad and my mom and pulled her into the center of the living room and started dancing with them. Then she chased me around the living room until she caught me and made me dance with her as well. And the song ended and we stopped dancing. She pushed stop. She said, maybe I only have 6 weeks to live, but I'm going to celebrate every one of those days for the whole 6 weeks. And I'm going to play that song once a day, every day, because that's my favorite song. And I'm going to dance to it. And she did that. Every time she would dance, I could tell she felt a little better. Well, she started going through treatments, and you could tell she got weak and she got flare. Real unable to stand, unable to dance. And there were times where I remember 2 people had to hold her up by her arms when they played that song. And she would just kind of nod her head and tap her foot, because she couldn't move anything else. She was just that exhausted. But then all of a sudden, she started to get better. And she started to get better. She still passed away from cancer, unfortunately, and we miss her. But it was 10 years later. She lived another 10 years before she passed away. And most of those 10 years were great years that she enjoyed. It was a gift to us and to her. And it was the music that did it. Because see, music has this power to lift you up, send you to a time in your life where you felt invincible, bring you back to the glory days, whatever it may be, remind you of what it felt like to be young and vibrant and energetic. Music can be so powerful in so many ways. I want you to do what Aunt Simi did. Play your favorite song once a day, every day, and get up and dance to it and feel the power of that music. Let it bring you healing. The music is what healed my aunt of cancer and kept her alive for 10 years. What could it do for you and I? Take advantage of it. I'm Dr. Amir Rashidian, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic Center. And listen, that story is in this book called Cracking the Stress Secret. And there's other stories in there. Pick it up, take a look at it. It would make a good gift for Christmas. Take care. I'll bring you more later. Bye-bye.